Hello everyone, I'm Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of Director of Legends, the Director of Football Journeyman save with me and Efbet, our manager, and Spartak Varna. We have just done last episode, which was the transfer special for the summer. It was cut short because the season, I get there eventually, starts early in July, 8th of July, so we've got that game coming up now. So it was cut early. In terms of transfers, you can go watch that. I will just show you the main gist of it. Not many people joined, a few people left on the released who could have been back up, which was unfortunate. The players that I have signed what are any good is Mackenzie, who's our main choice goalkeeper now, and Salbo, who is on loan as a winger. So yeah, not many players have joined, but we haven't had much time to really play. Now, if you have been enjoying the series though, and you want to help support the channel, you can like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're one of those new people, hit the bell as well for push notifications, so you will never miss upload. I think I haven't said this already, I'm completely messed up already. I'm all over the place today. But yeah, if you're wanting to support the channel even more, you can also share it with people by either word of mouth, email, or by sharing it on social media with people who are following you or whatever. It does help the channel out, and I really do appreciate it. Very close to 85 subs. The aim by the end of this year was 80. And it was planned to be 80, and we've just smashed that. So I just want to thank you all for subscribing and supporting the channel so immensely. You can also check out all my social medias such as Patreon, Ko-fi, where you can help support the channel even more. You don't need to, but it's much appreciated if you do. And I've got loads of other links as well, like a second channel and all that stuff. So the game is today. Is against Montana, who were promoted with us. I think, if I remember correctly, we go down a league. No, I was on the right page. We go down. Montana were promoted through the playoffs. We, of course, finished second. So, top three got promoted officially straight away. Montana, of course, finished fourth and got promoted through the playoffs. So they just basically got promoted, but they had to play a tough team to even get promoted. So yeah, we've got to be careful here. And the league has expanded. It's now 16 teams. I think it was 14 teams last season. So we've got to be careful of that, because I don't know if more people get relegated. I'm not sure. I think it's 3, not 4. So we just got to be careful we're not one of those 3 who get relegated. Or, well, 2 get automatic, I think, and then 1 gets in playoffs. I don't know. We'll figure it out as the season goes along. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this season. We're expected to finish 14th, which is better than it was at the start of the season before we signed anybody, which was we expected to finish 15th. I think it was like 450 to 1. We're now 350 to 1, but it's still very low down and expected to be relegated through the playoffs, I would say. Yeah, we've got to be careful that we don't completely fail this season. But we've got a game, of course, against Montana, who were promoted with us last season. We can easily beat them. We've shown as much last season. So the team going in for this game is Nistorov in goal. We can't play Kenzev because he has got an injury through training, an Achilles tendonitis, so he'll be out for a few more weeks. Gives us a chance to play Nistorov more and get his potential up. Well, his current ability more close to his potential ability. I always mess that up. Penev, Borisov and Alberto Lugo are our centre backs. We've got Usev and Mitev as our wing backs. Nachev and Andreev as our midfielders. We've got Mehmed, who has signed that contract, as I said a couple of episodes ago, as the right winger. We've got left wingers Dylan George and strikers Kolev. That leaves Ivanov, Boev, Iliev, Nedzit, Yanikiev and Yanchev, as well as Stefanov on the bench. A lot of youngsters on the bench. Only 2-star current ability. That's our type of squad we have. We need the depth desperately. So let's get into this game. I'm expecting to win this. I am, considering I think we beat them last year. But yeah, we should be winning this. I think it's at home, which is good. I will point finger and say I want to be impressed today. I will say I have faith to every single body. That's motivated a lot of people, which is good. Now I have changed the skin again. I've changed it to the Renzi skin. I quite like it. If I can go, I think I have to do this first. Actually, I can just click that. I like it because that is better here. With the Zealand skin, it was transparent, and sometimes depending on the picture behind, you couldn't really see it. Those things there, so I've moved to the Renzi skin, and it's a lot better. So I think this is the main one for now, until of course TCS skin comes out. I think it's the TCS skin. I forgot the name of it. I'm all over the place today. I haven't recorded in like a week and a half, so expect me to be a tiny bit rusty. Most time for the kickoff. I'm excited. I'm ready for that challenge. I'm struggling with all. Yeah, they are. Absolutely is crucial. I'll just say that. I did one game today, which is of course against Montana. It's the one I'm showing. And I got highlighted in the second minute with Borisov. Give it to Nachev. Sees a good pass to George, who can cross it in. Instead he gives it to Mitav. Goes backwards to Alberto Lugo, who does cross it in. And the header from Mehmed is on the bar, hits the bar. And we could have been 1-0 up then, but unfortunately we are not. We still can play out, as George's shot is blocked. Apparently it was offside anyway. But yeah, that is a good start so far. Nearly scored. I've got a highlight here again. This time gives it to Alberto Lugo, who goes on a bit of a run. That's with Nachev. Gives it to Mehmed. His stuff is open. Can he cross it in? He needs to wait a bit for people to come into the box. We do eventually get that cross in, and Dylan George scores his first goal of the season. And that is us 1-0 up, 15 minutes in. That is a good start. A very good start. Asif got a lot of space. Gives it to Nachev, who sees the run of George. Well, George matches the run with the ball. It's an easy finish in the end, but a very good goal. A very good team goal, I'd say. That only takes us to 4th with just one game played, but yeah, that's amazing that we're winning. As I don't want to say anything that might anger the people, like encouragement. Everyone is already, few people are already pleased. Nachev is calm, which is surprising considering he's unhappy. Normally they're very complacent. I will say I keep going to every single body. Everyone is motivated again. Hopefully that goalkeeper's going. But we're going to defend a corner here. And the header from Sonkov, just over the bar, could have been a bit more dangerous than, as Mintav has got a booking. Okay, that was close. The shot was wide. You've got to be careful here. Dylan George is injured, I've just noticed. I will take him off. I've just noticed we haven't got the new player on the bench. I forgot his name. The Nigerian player. So he can't play. I was going to play him, but apparently not. So Alexander Yanchev comes into the side. Just a youngster. Hopefully he can do good. As George can't even challenge for that with his injury. And now we're going to concede here, aren't we? Very close to conceding. Thankfully, it hit the bar. Goes out for a corner, which we look like we defended quite well. They seem to have pushed it up a notch. They seem to have pushed it up a notch quite a lot. As I will make a second sub. Boev can play left. We're training him in left wing back, so we'll play him instead of Mitev, who's on a booking. We don't want to risk him being sent off. Hopefully, Boev can do good. I don't know why this is all messed up. Mehmed is now injured. We don't want him being injured, so we'll have to put Stefanov now into the side. Another youngster who's hardly ever played for us. As we're just going down with the injuries, which is very disappointing as this early on. Hopefully they're not long term. That's the main thing. But we have won the game 1-0. Good result. Start of the season. I was expecting a win here, which is good. With that, we managed to get that win. I'd rather not discuss that, because I don't even know how long the injury it is. Injury of Mehmed is 3 to 5 weeks, and Dylan George is only a couple of days. Okay, so Mehmed has got a pulled hamstring. He's going to be out for a few weeks, 3 weeks apparently. That's not a good start. Good start with a win, but not a good start that one of our best players has got injured. Not a good start with that. He didn't even play well, to be fair. He never does on camera really, or when I'm playing him, but he does get his goals from time to time, which does get us winning the games. Hopefully we won't miss him. That will of course mean Nansel Seville will come in for his first few games. But yeah, that is that episode for this episode done. I don't know when we'll come back. We've got loads of games to play. I'll probably come back around about here. We might actually come back for the first round of Cup Bulgaria. The first round of that. We might play Journeyman Varna, who are a rival of Spartak Varna. So we'll probably come back for that, the rivalry, as well as the first round of the Cup. Yeah, I think we'll come back for that. Anyway, I've been Matthew, listening to SamuraiHex. If you have enjoyed this series so far and this video, please give it a like. It does help the channel grow. If you are one of those new people who are not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and all you get in return is called content. You can also hit the bell for push notifications so we'll never miss upload. And you can also share it with friends and family, either by word of mouth, email, or by social media to your random followers that you get. And yeah, you can also check out my socials. Loads of them now on my social in the description. I just keep adding and adding and adding because I have a lot of socials. But yeah, you can check any of them out that you want to use, that you want to follow me on or whatever, or just view. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. I've been Matthew, listening to SamuraiHex, and I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.